Hello everyone, this is Bhumika Patil, Senior Lecturer of IF Department in Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhayandar. In sixth semester of Computer and IF branch, we have new subject emerging trends in computer and information technology. For this subject, we have total 6 chapters. So we start from first chapter, that is artificial intelligence, means AI. Next, what is the intelligence composed of? The intelligence is intangible. It is composed of reasoning, learning, problem solving, perception, linguistic intelligence. Here is one image for intelligence which shows it is a combination of reasoning, learning, problem solving, perception and linguistic intelligence. These are the we can say these are the components of AI too. The first component of AI is reasoning. It is a set of processes that enables us to provide basis for judgments, making decisions and predictions. They are broadly two types. First one is inductive reasoning and second one is deductive reasoning. First we see inductive reasoning. It conducts specific observations to make broad general statements. Even if all the premises are true in the statement, inductive reasoning allow for conclusion to be false. For example, Nita is a teacher, Nita is a studious, therefore all teachers are studious. In deductive reasoning, it starts with general statements and examines the possibilities to reach a specific logical conclusion. If something is true of of a class of things in general, it is also true for all members of that class. For example, all women of age above 60 years are grandmothers. Shalini is 65 years, therefore Shalini is a grandmother. Second component of AI is learning. It is the activity of gaining knowledge of skill by studying, practicing, being taught, or experiencing something. Learning enhances the awareness of the subjects of the study. The ability of learning is possessed by human, some animals, and AI-enabled systems. Learning is categorized as auditory learning. It is a learning by listening and hearing. For example, students listening to record audio lectures. Second is episodic learning, to learn by remembering sequences of events that one has witnessed or experienced. This is linear and orderly. Third is motor learning. It is learning by precise movement of muscles. For example, picking objects, writing, etc. Fourth is observational learning, to learn by watching and imitating others. For example, child tries to learn by mimicking her parent. And last one is perceptual learning. It is a learning to recognize stimuli that one has seen before. For example, identifying and classifying objects and situations. Continuing with the last slide, relational learning. It involves learning to differentiate among various stimuli on the basis of relational properties rather than absolute properties. For example, adding little less salt at the time of cooking potatoes that came up salty last time when cooked with adding, say, a tablespoon of salt. Spatial learning. It is a learning through visual stimuli such as images, colors, maps, etc. For example, a person can create road map in mind before actually following the road. Stimulus response learning. It is a learning to perform a particular behavior when a certain stimulus is present. For example, a dog raises its ear on hearing doorbell. Third component of AI is problem solving. It is the process in which one perceives and tries to arrive at a desired solution from a present situation by taking some path which is blocked by known and unknown hurdles. Problem solving also includes decision making, which is the process of selecting the best suitable alternative out of multiple alternatives to reach the desired goal are available. Fourth component of AI is perception. It is the process of acquiring, interpreting, selecting, and organizing sensory information. Perception presumes sensing. In humans, perception is aided by sensory organs. In the domain of AI, perception mechanism put the data acquired by the sensors together in a meaningful manner. Third is linguistic intelligence. Sorry, Fifth component of AI is linguistic intelligence. It is one's ability to use, comprehend, speak, and write the verbal and written language. It is important and interpersonal communication. Next, we are going to see difference between human and machine intelligence. Human perceives by patterns, whereas the machine perceives by set of rules and data. Humans stores and recall information by patterns. Machines do it by searching algorithms. For example, the number 40404040 is easy to remember, store, and recall as its pattern is simple. Humans can figure out the complete object even if some part of it is missing or distorted, whereas the machine cannot do it correctly. The domain of artificial intelligence is a huge in breadth and width. While proceeding, we consider the broadly common and prospering research areas in the domain of AI. Here are five big or research areas of AI. The first is expert system, second is neural network, third is robotics, fourth fuzzy logic, and fourth is natural language processing. In this slide, we are going to see speech and voice recognition. About speech and voice recognition. These both terms are common in robotics, expert systems, and natural language processing. Though these terms are used interchangeably, their objectives are different. Speech recognition. The speech recognition aims at understanding and comprehending what was spoken. And in voice recognition, the objective of voice recognition is to recognize who is speaking. In speech recognition, it is used in hand-free computing, map, or menu navigation. Voice recognition used to identify a person by analyzing its tone, voice pitch, and accent, etc. Speech recognition machine does not need to training for speech recognition as it is not speaker dependent, and in voice recognition these recognition systems needs training as it is person oriented. In speech recognition, speaker independent speech recognition systems are difficult to develop. In voice recognition, speaker dependent speech recognition systems are comprehensively easy to develop. Real life applications of research area. We see we seen before five research areas comes under AI domain. So here are some examples. There is a large area of application where AI is serving common people in their day-to-day lives. The first research area is expert system. Example is flight tracking system or clinical system. Uh, Here is one image which shows the expert system. Second research area is natural language processing. Example is Google now features speech recognition, automatic voice. We can say Google Assistant is a best example for natural language processing. Third is neural networks. Example is pattern recognition systems such as face recognition, character recognition, handwriting recognition. Fourth is robotics. Examples are industrial robots for moving, spraying, painting, precision checking, drilling, cleaning. coding, carving, etc. And last is fuzzy logic system. Examples are consumer electronics, automobiles, etc. Here is the picture of oven. Total three tasks are comes in AI. Here is the classification of tasks. The first task is expert task. Total four tasks comes in expert tasks, which are financial analysis, engineering, scientific analysis, and medical diagnostics. In second task, that is mundane task, four tasks are there: perception, common sense, reasoning, and natural language processing. And last task is formal task, maths and games comes in formal task. Here is the information about task domain of artificial intelligence gives in tabular form. Mundane means ordinary tasks, formal tasks, and expert tasks. In mundane or ordinary tasks, perception, computer vision, speech, voice, natural language processing, understanding, language generation, language translation, common sense, reasoning, planning, robotics, locomotive. This area comes in mundane or ordinary tasks. Mathematics, geometry, logic, integration and differentiation, games, Go, chess, checkers, verification, theorem proving. These areas comes in formal tasks. Engineering, fault finding, manufacturing, monitoring, scientific analysis, financial analysis, medical diagnosis, creativity. These fields or tasks comes in expert task. Here is the scope of artificial intelligence. We can play following job roles in artificial intelligence. First is game programmer, second robotic scientist, third is computer scientist, and fourth is computer software engineer. Here is one video. We can see this video in lecture. In next part of this chapter, we are going to see about types of AI. Thank you.